Welcome to this edition of Coffee Coaching. I'm Andrea Sittig-Rolf, Chief BlitzMaster and CEO of Sittig Incorporated. You ever get the feeling the receptionist has been trained just to screen your calls and to keep you away from connecting with your prospect? Well, guess what? She has. It may seem like there's nothing you can do about it, but actually, there are a few tricks you can use to mitigate this frustrating reality. The receptionist can either make or break you. She holds the key to the success in terms of actually directing you to the person you want to talk to in her organization. I've said her company and her organization previously because as far as you're concerned, it is her company, or his company if you're dealing with a male receptionist. The point is that knowing this, there are a few things you can do. First, engage the receptionist and be genuine in your approach. Ask her to be your hero. Everyone wants to be a hero. Many times, just by logging onto a company website, you can find the name of the CEO or president of the company. Make note of this before making your call. Let's say the CEO of the company you're calling on is John Jones. Now let's take a look at how the conversation with the receptionist should go. ABC Company, how can I direct your call? Hi, my name's Andrea Sittig-Rolf. I'm with Sittig Incorporated. I'm hoping you can help me. I'm looking for the person in your organization who would make a decision regarding sales training. That wouldn't be John Jones, would it? Oh no, that wouldn't be John Jones. That would be Bob Smith. Great. Can I speak to Bob, please? Sure, I'll transfer you. Thank you. Believe it or not, most of the time this technique works and will get you to the person you need to talk to. The idea is that the receptionist doesn't want to bother John Jones, the CEO, with a cold call from a salesperson. It's almost a relief for her to be able to transfer you to Bob Smith, someone below John Jones or on the organizational chart at the company. Even if you are unable to speak to Bob Smith during this particular phone call, at least now you have the name of the person you need to talk to the next time you call. Receptionists don't screen calls as much when you have the name of the person you want to talk to. On another note, I know this seems obvious, but for goodness sake, say please and thank you. You wouldn't believe the number of salespeople that I've trained who don't even say please and thank you when dealing with the receptionist, or anyone else for that matter. Simple courtesy goes a really long way. In the situation where you are talking to someone other than the receptionist who you realize is not the decision maker and they tell you, I'm not the one to talk to regarding your products or services, don't say, oh well, who is? Instead, say, really? What is it you do? And engage the person in conversation for a bit before asking who you should talk to instead. Another tip is to ask for the sales department when the receptionist answers. Believe me, callers are not screened when calling on the sales department for obvious reasons. Then, when you get a salesperson on the phone, say something like, hi, I'm not sure if you can help me, but I'm actually hoping to talk to the person in charge of your IT decisions. Who would that be? Salespeople are not trained to screen calls and will love to talk to you, so chances are you'll get plenty of information about the company you're calling on, as well as the person you ultimately need to talk to. Finally, when the receptionist answers, you can also try asking for the accounting department or accounts receivable. You won't get screened by the receptionist from those departments, and people in those departments aren't trained to screen calls, so chances are they'll give you the information you need. But whatever you do, don't ask to be transferred to accounts payable. Thanks for watching. Join us again for another edition of Coffee Coaching.